Hello and welcome to the stream. We are back with part 3 of the Roottrees are dead. I'm so excited to get back into this case. This is a type of game that has made me want to keep playing it. So I'm very keen to get back into it. So we're not gonna mess around. We're just gonna go straight back into it. My cat is apparently joining us. Grace? Okay, the Roottrees are loading. Loading. Alright. Now. We were getting really close. Look how close we are. Very, very close. So. I think it's this kind of side that we really need to focus on. These ones are not locked in, but I think it's because of their student things, maybe? I'm not sure. So we'll see about that. But for now, let us go back to the evidence. So this apparently still has information in it. Okay. Hi, Trix. Go to Trix. Hello. Go away. She loves to walk right in front of my screen. It's very annoying. Okay. We've looked up who she is as well. Now, I know her husband is a local business owner. We know that. Brian Jones. So maybe let's look up Brian. Brian Jones. Okay. Maybe in the periodicals? Maybe? Okay. Oh, I've been in and out of that shop my whole life. My father taught me everything there is to know. Search for us online. Okay. Jones Graphic and Print. A printing company. Okay. Roottrees Motors. I don't know if we've seen that. Okay, let's look up Roottrees Motors. Okay. As a local business, they might be featured in other pages. Okay. So let's do that. It used to be called Wilkins Motors. Okay. Oh, we have pictures. Okay. Roottrees Motors, Wilkins Motors is now. We may have built a new name. We may have a new name, but we promise we're still the same family business. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's more. Okay. Your local family mechanics. Okay. Tessa Roottrees, our newest fixer. Okay. Learned all there is to know about her parents. Okay, so I feel like this is Tessa. Oh, and do we have a picture? We do. There we go. Gotta be her, and she's a mechanic. And that means that Wilkins as well is his partner. Okay, we're getting somewhere. All right. Now, let's go back. Oh, to here. Butler, Summer Theatre posters and set contributions for Children of Eden. Search. Okay. You should probably search for whoever was performing it. Gee, thanks. Okay. I see how it is. The computer has sass, apparently. Okay. Thank you. Stay tuned. Okay. And choreography by November Studios. Okay. Okay. Wow. Maybe we need to look up them in the periodical. Hundreds of mentions. Okay. Okay. Thank you for making our 1998 season. Okay. Few things stand out: posters and additional set design elements, and choreography by November Studios. So when we searched, there was nothing. Okay. But what about in the Butler County Times? You don't find anything. Okay. Well then, what about Silver Screen? What, music? No. Okay. November Studios. Why does that seem November? She's a dancer. Aha! Yes! I love this. We got another thing. Okay. We have got 4 more. Ugh. Awesome. Okay. Okay. We love this. Alright. Okay. Booyah. Alright. So. Right. Why are these not right? If that's right. If he's a college student. Interesting. Okay. So, I still don't know what's going on with these two. What else was in that thing? Roottrees Motors, Butler County School District. Okay. Let's try this in the Butler County Times. Okay, nothing relevant. We also do web design. Okay. Butler County Holiday Light. What is that? Nothing relevant. Okay. Well then. Okay, so we've found all of that. Okay. So, did we... Now we've figured out all that stuff. Okay. There's one more thing in this. Jim and Diamond. Seen in MMM. Maybe we need to look up him in the... modern... Okay. Okay. Let's see then. Let's see if we can find that. Nothing. Okay. Which is interesting. Jim and Diamond. Okay. Okay. With my cousin and his ex, Clark never knew his father, so our grandpop insisted he spend time with my dad and me. Okay, we grew up like brothers. I don't think I've seen any of this information. This is all new information. Okay. When Diamond walked in on Clark in bed with her youngest sister, everything exploded. No more family band. Okay. The only thing Clark and I had in common was music. When he called me up and said he liked it, I took it as a sign I was going in the wrong direction. Okay. He's a lot happier now. He started with Rafa Tunes. one of the benefits of our famous family is a massive company willing to be a client. That's also how my father was connected to Roottrees. All of his old campaigns were hung on the walls over the record player. Okay, so what's Raffet Tunes? The advertising firm. So does that mean that his dad was in advertising? I thought we already knew that. Maybe I've just got the pictures mixed up. Because we did confirm that Clark was in advertising. My gosh, he looks old in that photo. Okay. He was always more interested in catchy tunes. Okay. All of his old ad campaigns were hung on the wall. So he definitely was in advertising, their dad. Don't know who his mum is though. So that's great. Okay. What about Wolf Roottree? What is he doing with his life? Let's look him up. Okay, nothing apparently. But I think that was the clue we needed from that. About the advertising. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. And then still don't know about that. There's still something here apparently. I think it's this kind of thing, but anyway. There's also something in this. Architects, preachers, and lawyers. He was the one who volunteered. Okay. Okay. I don't know if there's much there. There's the whole family name thing, which I don't know. Is there any Novembers or anything? Don't think so. Oh, is this all the names we have? That haven't been confirmed, I think. Maybe? Yeah, okay. So there's not really many people that this guy could be. I mean, I feel like it has to be Linus. And then we've got Laura, Patricia, Clara, Helen. I don't know who Zach married. But, oh, maybe that's in here. Gwendolyn got her name from some combination. Okay. So, his father and Grandma Gwyneth's, okay. With the women, it all goes out the window. I think Gwendolyn got her name from some combination of Gwyneth and Caroline, who was Elias's mother. Women's names all tend to get mixed up. Okay. So, I wonder if, like, Gwendolyn, like, I don't know. None of them seem to go with that, so probably doesn't matter. Okay. Now, what about the Wilsons? What about, like, Jem Wilson? Can I look her up? Okay. Apparently not. Apparently not. Alright, let's keep... This one has 2 in it. Okay. And this still has 2 in it. So what are we missing? Yeah. Lauren Roottrees, Miracle Jr. I don't know. This apparently still has 2 clues in it as well. Interesting. I do think it's something to do with the flavors. Radical new flavors because it's no longer the 1920s. Yeah, I don't know. Because I've confirmed that whole generation. I think this is right. I think I just mixed up the pictures. Then I'm not sure who... I don't know who Margot married. Or who Miracle married. Oh, it's only 2 years ago. He's listening to his parents' latest music. So maybe he's just like a student. Maybe she's a student too. I don't know. Okay. Yes, I don't know who they married. I don't know who she married. Don't know who the other baby is here. Because I know we had Tessa Green. Oh. What's her name? Tessa Green. Penelope. Oh, Penelope. Tessa Green. Right. Dang, those typos. Okay. Okay. So these were printed by Jones. Maybe there's more miracle flyers, but I think I already did all of that. So. Okay. So. Yes. Don't know. I don't know who that other baby is. History. There we go. Comedian. Can I look her up in... Okay. I know there was this. Ron was born in the US. And there was that whole thing with the family with like, I think it was Ernie. Yeah. I think they wanted to sue the family because these guys wanted inheritance or something. So because he got arrested. Okay. There was a trial involving him. That's all we know. Okay, so we don't really know what happened. Is he in this one? No. Okay. Done all this. Done all this. That's why. Okay. It was 2 years ago. Do we think she's maybe in college as well? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe she's in college. Surely he's not a baby. Like, he's definitely school aged, right? Okay. And he's graduated, which is why I think he's in college and she's not. But it's not like locking her in, so I just don't know. There's not really anything else she could be. Okay. I think we need to figure out. We know he was in advertising. They talked about him being a lecturer. He was either a professor or a public speaker. They don't mention their wife. Is that weird? I feel like that's a bit weird. Anyway. We don't know what their second baby is called. Let's do. So, we don't really know. And this is who, what's her name marries? Shayna. Raina, not Shayna. It was a sitcom, their next door neighbor, Roxy. Who is Roxy? Who plays Roxy? Nothing. Strong ratings, however it was cancelled. Okay. So Brother Trouble. Nothing. Surely there would be something there though, right? I don't think the Starlet exists anymore. Okay. So why was Brother Trouble cancelled? Okay. Beef baby. Oh, it's... Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know. And it feels like there's no more information here. Okay. CSPBRA. I don't know what the connection there is. Who changed them? It was someone who changed them. She wrote about it in her book. That was... Doesn't say. The magazine Teen Blast? Maybe that's what I need to look up. New magazine. Okay. It was on there 38 times. Okay. Medical Malibu. Okay. one of the creators, Ron, married Penelope. Okay, so let's look up Penelope Tessa Green. Was that the right name? No. Alright. Okay. Very little gossip. Okay. What about Ron Roottrees? Or what does he call himself? Ronnie? Okay. What about Robbie? Nothing? Really? What about... what's her name? Ray... No, Roottrees. Oh, okay. We got some new evidence. New picture. Okay. One important thing I learned from an early age is that dreams are not outside of our grasp. My grandpa was a college professor. Called it. Okay. He always told me that history was full of people from famous families who wasted their fame and fortune by taking it for granted. Okay. I think he may have practiced that lecture a lot because of other people in my family have also made the Roottrees name famous for things besides candy. His older sister even wrote a book. Okay. Took his advice and now work with my mum designing clothing. Okay. Although my grandpa passed away earlier this year, Grandma Laura tells me he was really proud. Okay. So he was a professor and it's Grandma Laura. Okay. I don't know why these aren't locking in. Like, I actually don't know why they're not looking in. They should be. I'm confused. They're definitely the right people. I think. Yeah, they definitely are. Okay. We've locked them all in anyway. I don't think we have another picture of Carl. Okay. Really, she's got to be a K-12. Like, what else would she do? Anyway, okay. So we've locked that in. We've got another picture of Raina. That's great. Sweet 16. Okay. We taught lectures about history. So he was a history professor. Is there anything about history in here? No. There's definitely a history professor. Okay. So we're getting pretty close to like running out of names, you know? For people to marry, which is a good thing. But the problem is now, I don't think he was gay. So who did he marry? I think Linus is who she married. Maybe she was just black and that's what they mean. And that's why November's black. So maybe Edward married someone who was black. Okay. Oh, so we needed the Teen Blast. That's what we needed. Do we think these guys will be in Teen Blast? Probably not. Okay. So we know TMS. What about the other guy? Dustin Christopher Baker. Teen Blast. Okay. Not related to the Roottrees. What if I just search Roottrees? Okay. I'm not sure. Okay. Let's search. Okay. Reluctant hitmaker. Okay. I think we already found that. So I'm not sure. And I don't know about this. Okay. And I think Edward must have married someone who was black. That makes sense, right? I don't think it makes sense for him to be gay. I don't think being gay would have been accepted at all. So, yes. Okay, now. Do we think her name was actually Christina? Who was a musician? I don't know. Maybe I got her name wrong. But Candy kind of works, to be honest. Because otherwise this has to be Katrina. Or Christina, sorry. Who was a baby. Who I don't have a photo of yet at all. Oh, I do have a photo. Okay. Maybe he's a student. I don't think he's old enough to be a student, but... Oh! He's a student! Okay. Who did we lock in? Finally! We locked in the brothers! Okay. Okay. So now. We don't know who they married. Don't know what's going on here. And I don't know what's going on here. That's all we need to figure out though. That's the last 4. So, let us go back through. We know that Candy did guitar and vocals. We also know that it wasn't super successful. Why is this still showing up? Unless it's because we're figuring out something with Jim Roottrees. Maybe we need to look these up in these. Nope. Sound of laughter. Okay. Diamond. Okay. Diamonds Dazzlers. Okay, official fan club. Jim and Diamond's young. Oh, you know what I've done? It's oldest. The youngest, isn't it? That's what's wrong. I just messed up the order. Oh, that's so frustrating. I didn't even think about that. I think he's just a student. Okay. That should be those 2. And I've done the same thing here. So frustrating. Okay. At least I know what the problem is though. And that should lock these in. Oh, silly mistake. Okay. Okay, we got some no optional. That's fine. All right. We get to open the envelope. Okay.
My genealogy genie. If you're
Okay.
famous, it means you've locked in
There are 2 more
49
entries.
relatives. Congratulations. I knew you could do it.
Okay. Who is EC? Is this EC? I feel like, wait. Who is EC? Maybe. Okay. He tried. Okay. EC. Because there's that person in the background of the photo. Where is it? The old photo, this one. That guy. Him on the left. Angie and I both wanted to be, but it was only the 5 pieces. Okay. I think that's EC. So who is he? We know from the book that EC Sam was working along EC and John past the old Anderson farm. And then we also know from in here that Sam was, you know, I never met EC in person, a confirmed bachelor. Sam had to grow up in a house with him and his roommate, Mr. Miller. So this is a Miller. I don't know who that is yet. Is my intuition going to tell me anything? Not. But yeah, it's still telling me this. Okay. So what do we need to know? Okay. Oh, there's a book. Family Man, The Roottrees Legacy. Copy by Bess Williams. I don't know if I think we looked at this up already. Okay. Okay. A few more quotes. Elias was voted Watchman of the Year. Okay. First Anderson Maple Farm. Okay. So she had no brothers. Can I look up? Okay, this is the same thing. Okay. I wonder if like this will show up in the Butler County Times. Okay. Seems that twice each summer the Roottrees Candy Company's current head of farming, Mrs. Cattrall, is Cattrall. So, is it Elizabeth Cattrall? We don't have any of these names on our list. Like there's no Miller and there's no Cattrall. But EC was a confirmed bachelor, so he's got to be a man, right? Oh wait, no, she was the that's Sam. Okay. All right. What about if we look up? Okay. Elias. Oh. Okay. So. Do we think that it was someone Cattrall? Because Sam was Cattrall for a while. I think. So Sam Cattrall means it would have been somebody Cattrall. Ernest? No, that's who she married. And they had girls. Wait, no, Cattrall's here. That was Sam Cattrall. Never mind. Mrs. Cattrall, that was after she married. She was the current farm owner. Okay. Maybe. Well then. No. The only clue that we have, like, I'm looking for the intuition things to see if there's anything else that we've missed. There's 2 in that apparently. Okay, no, we definitely haven't. The only piece of evidence that's giving us anything is this. So. Interesting. If we look up Elias, we know that Gwyneth okay. She had no brothers. She was the oldest sister. Where did the C come from, right? Because they talk about in the books about their grandparents and stuff, like the name thing. Grandma Gwyneth's father were named Edward and Clancy. So I wonder if, like, they had like a secret child or something. But yeah, the only thing we have to go off is this. Life between wars. Okay, that's it. That's all we have. We don't have any other information, but I really want to solve this. I don't want to just call her EC. Lauren never even met EC. Okay. And there's another picture of him somewhere. Maybe it's her. She was quite like, don't feel like she would know. But I don't know who Miracle Jr. married. Oh, just Miracle married. Oh, Viper. Miracle Roottrees Estate. Okay, I wonder if we can search. Okay. Three generations of Miracle. Okay. Oh. That's not what I wanted to search. Okay. Let's do a spider search. Okay. Don't feel like there's gonna be anything, but you know. And I think we've looked up the others, and we don't even know who he married. Like, we got nothing. Nothing at all. Okay. I mean, it had to have been one of these, obviously. They didn't have any girls, so, you know, they married. Same with these people. Who did they marry? We don't know. I wonder if November Studios. No. Well, that's right. We got sassed when we looked that up. Okay. And there's another photo of Guy who we don't have as well. And if so, I feel like farmhand, EC, I think. Okay. Naturals are fun. Who is EC? I wonder if we can, you know, how do we look them up? I don't think we can. You know? It's something to do with these though, right? It's something here. Gwyneth Roottry, the first Kenneth Anderson. Looked her up. Nothing there. Is she in the Butler County Times? No. Okay. Nothing there. Elias, Roottrees. I feel like it's odd that we can't find that book. Who is best? Okay. Random author. Oh. Oh, we've got a new periodical, okay. Watchman of the Year. Alright, well let's see if there's anything in here. New evidence has been acquired. Oh, new picture unlocked, okay. New recipe is finalized. Let's trust, okay. During that period, the company is barely profitable. Elias invents 5 pieces. Each of the 5 flavors is chosen based on the initials of his 5 children. Some are sold. Okay. Alright. So that gave us the picture. That didn't really give us much else. But we can also look up Carl if there's anything in here. Okay. So handsome. Okay. But rather a clothing company. Including Carl's cousin. Second cousin. Other blood relatives. Okay. Okay. So that would have given us more helpful information that we already know now. Well, you found another photo of him, so that's cool. Okay. But they adopted Sam. Mr. Miller. You know, why not? Just see what sticks. Okay. So all we really know about it is from here. About Sam. But warned us away from that farm. Confirmed bachelor. With him and his roommate, Mr. Miller. Okay. So can I look her up maybe? Samantha Roottrees? No. Okay. Samantha Madsen, maybe? Six pieces. Okay. Oh. By Sam Madsen. Oh, it's upcoming. Well then. It's her, right? If she's writing a thing. Who's Sam Madsen? So, wait. That's Sam Madsen. But surely she would be gone now. So who is Sam Madsen? Is she like another sister here? Or here? No. Who is Sam Madsen? 6 pieces. So is EC another Roottrees? Is his name like Edward Clancy or something? I don't know. Let's... Okay. It won't lock in. I think I just want to know the truth. But first. Okay. Okay. This is Sam Madsen.
So, partial credit.
Okay.
I'm Sam Madsen, though you know me as Samantha Roottrees.
Oh, she is
My
alive.
book tells the
Okay.
truth about Elias, of 5 pieces, and my parents. Not my biological parents, Elias Jr. and Patsy. My fathers, Edward Clancy Roottrees and John Miller. By now, you've either read Lauren's diaries, or you're just an incredible guesser. Lauren was
Okay.
right. I hated the 5 pieces. She just didn't know my full reasoning. My father, Edward Clancy, was a great man. But his identical twin Clancy, and his father, Elias. At age 16, my father was caught kissing a farmhand. Back then, they wouldn't even acknowledge gay people.
There you go. I told you Edward couldn't be gay because they wouldn't acknowledge it.
I was born. A bastard granddaughter.
Oh, God.
They tried to erase Edward Clancy. They even removed his 5 pieces flavor. His name was deemed a dirty word. He became EC.
EC. I didn't see that ad. This one.
We were sent to the farm, and the 5 pieces did their best to keep the next generation, but Elias couldn't erase us from existence. Laura never realized I was the little girl from her diary. Who could blame me for being so confused that day? Her father was an exact copy of mine, except without the beard. And while the 5 pieces celebrated a new factory, farmhands did the real work. It's a fluke there's a picture of my father at all, but there he is in the background. The 6th 5-piece.
Oh, okay.
Patsy returned, and things got complicated for Elias. She fought for my freedom, from a life she deemed unworthy.
Oh, I didn't find
Elias
that.
relented, so long as I never learned the truth or receive inheritance. They knew I'd help my father. At Elias's will reading, I learned part of the truth. The rest I learned at home. My father made me stay silent. He was worried history would repeat, and that his grandchildren would become outcasts. His fears weren't unfounded.
Okay.
As you know, my son Ernie died a few years ago. He had trained to take over as president, but due to family politics, or perhaps hubris, it went to Guy.
Oh, I didn't look up anything else in Business Watch.
He nearly ruined the company. When Ernie took over, he saved the operation. Over 13 years, he made the family billions. Ernie earned about $36. They got by on Debbie's salary, but when he fell ill, he couldn't pay his medical bills. Originally, my book was meant to expose Elias's hypocrisy. Until I started to look into the other dirty laundry. Ron tried to have Robbie removed from the trust. Couldn't. Robbie was a blood relative, even out of wedlock.
Okay.
That sounded familiar. The Clancid Trust that Elias established was designed to secure his family's future. His entire family's future. He couldn't write exceptions in without the whole. My book can definitively prove that Elias was not the paragon of virtue, and that my daughter and granddaughters are just as much family, at least in the eyes of the trust. The Clancid Trust will secure their future.
Okay.
They can decide what. The truth has been eating away at me for years, but now, as someone who whitewashed, I appreciate if and when looking at the family tree on your wall, unless a whole lot more Roottrees somehow appear from thin air. Thanks again, and
Okay. I was kind of right. He was Edward Clancy. Oh, this is the song. New president took over the company. Is it Raina? Oh no, they died. Never mind. And then everything changed. Bum bum bum. There's another mystery to solve. Okay. Well, you know, we're gonna start solving it, aren't we? The secret root tree. Ah. Okay. Wait, how do I get to the new game? Oh, on Joyce. Okay. Oh, maybe not. How do I get to the... Okay, hold on. How do I get to the other game, guys? I don't know. Oh, here we go. Okay. Let's go. We'll do another one. I'm excited. Okay. Oh. Oh, a mysterious knock on the door. Oh, you're not Sam. Fuck.
You've done well staying anonymous. A lot has happened in the last year. Far too much.
Okay.
Never wanted to be president. I'm not great. I'm sorry. I'm rambling.
Okay.
I'm not here for sympathy. I'm here because part of the fallout of Sam's, now that it's public knowledge, the Clancid Trust covers any root tree despite their history with us. You may have seen that man on the cover.
News time. Okay.
The long and short of it is, a lot of potential cousins just showed up, but she's not really going about it the right way. I let it slip through a mutual friend that I found. It's manipulative, but I'm hoping she'll in the meantime, if you're willing, I can share our files with you. Pass them along. Feel free to do your...
Okay, so we have... Oh, look at all these new people we have to find. Okay, okay. I love this. Maybe I should be a PI. Okay, 6 pieces. Rootree Rift, Clark, Rafferty LaRue, 5 Bs. Rootree Mania, Anonymous. Okay. Been 8 months. Alright. 6 pieces. Her book came out. Okay. The Rootree Rift. Clark was the permanent successor. Okay. There was a rapper named Felix Fellows who changed his moniker to 5Ps. Okay. He's the only notable person. Miracle Rootree publicly and vehemently denied that he was a Rootree. The test proved he was. Okay. An anonymous woman appeared in interviews. She claimed that an affair with a Rootree led to the birth of her daughter. Okay. Rootree mania. Okay. The DNA test proved that her daughter was not a Rootree. Okay. So, he's the notable. That is, what's his name? 5 pieces. What was his name? 5 Ps. Felix Fellows. Oh, and he's a musician? I don't think a rapper's going to be on here. Yeah. Okay. Previously on The Roottrees Are Dead. Okay. Blows a reminder, as if I haven't just finished playing it. Okay. If someone didn't have a child or has already been disqualified, there won't be a place for them on the tree. Okay. Okay, so if they're marked with a tree option, they're on the original. Okay. Some of us learn, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, we know Felix. Dude, he had like 5 affairs and like multiple children. What? These ones at least only had 1. What the heck? That is a lot of affairs, my friend. Okay. So, let's look up. I wanna look up the book. So let's look up the book first. Oh, I don't have I've got to connect to the internet. Please hold for the sound of the dial-up. All right. Okay, printing. 6 pieces. Oh, that's EC. Okay. Daughter took over. Guy was very much not a fan of remaining faithful to his wife, Patricia. Okay. Elizabeth had a daughter who Sam never met, but who worked as one of Guy's secretaries. And they eloped quickly due to a pregnancy. Wait. Elizabeth. Caterer. Wait, Elizabeth's daughter went to one of Guy's parties and they eloped? Okay. The Guy seems like he's a bit dodgy. Elias may have cheated on Gwyneth. and was the first to invite Sam. Sam always got the impression that Gwyneth was able to coerce Elias using some kind of leverage. Okay. Who's Beth? Okay. Elizabeth. Who Elizabeth's? Okay. So. So we know Guy. Elizabeth's daughter. Okay. And then we have Elias. Elizabeth. So there's two Elizabeths. Okay. I feel like this is probably Guy. And I feel like it also is probably Guy simply because there's only like one generation. This also has to be like a one generation type thing. Oh, wait. There's two people on here. Were they married to other people and then they got together? Or did they have a secret child? Thickens. Okay. Now I feel like this one has to be Elias. Mostly. Wait. 1921. Yeah. The time works. So this is Elias. For sure. And he was what? A farmer? That's definitely him. And then we know it's Elizabeth something. Don't know what her surname is. And she was the secretary. We think there is something going on there. Okay. I feel like this has to be Guy. Like, come on. And he was what? Something president? Where is he? No, that's Ernie. The third president. Okay. I don't know who this was. This is new. This could be actually it could be Raina and old mate. Maybe. Could be. Okay. Felix might not be this one, actually. Simply because oh no, he is, because it's the notable. Okay, so let's look up old mate. Okay, a rapper who has found some recent radio play on 5 pieces. Okay. Root of evil. Okay. The review mentions his real name is David and he used to go by Dirty Davy. Okay. She overdosed when he was 16. His rise to prominence was kickstarted when he appeared a few months ago on the cover of News Time holding a photo of his mother with Guy Hudson. Okay. Okay. Printing. Okay, we got a lot of articles going on here. Okay. Story was sensational. His mother, Joanna, was Zach Morden's secretary. And then Guy Hudson's secretary. Parents divorced when he was 4, and his father learned of the affair. Okay. She found a box. Can I zoom in? Okay. He says it was the only one where they were dressed. Okay. The magazine also includes some additional history. Riley and Joanna. Okay, so her name is Joanna Bellows. Oh, I don't know what her original name is though. Because it's probably not fellows. Okay. Joanna did work for the Roottrees company. Okay, so can we look up her? Okay. Let's see if she is in. Nothing. Okay. Let's see. So we got the photo. So this is Joanna. Roottrees family picnic. So she was at a family picnic. She was also a secretary. Okay. Oh, we have Guy. We have a picture of Guy. You sleazy slime ball. Sleaziness. When am I gonna get? I don't think I'm getting any more evidence. I think this is it. Okay. I don't think her surname was Fellows, so we'll have to see. Okay, and this is Miracle. Instead, he comes across as exhausted. He points out that Sam's daughter still earns a generous salary. He claims that they didn't have to. The family helped pay for her son's medical bills. Okay. Leaving out Edward Clancy's blaming the whole thing. Miracle says it was EC's own choice. Okay. He doesn't cite any specifics. Okay. He calls him a grifter and a delinquent. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's doing an upcoming tour. Okay. Farewell tour. Well, he plans to continue preaching his own church in Butler County after the tour. This is your last chance to hear the truth from a man with the most complete recollection. Okay. Miracle's son does not wish to comment. Miracle does not speak for his entire family. Okay. Right, Sam Madsen being born the year before him. Okay. So, old mate was a bit rude. Do we think maybe it's because he had an affair too? Like, why did they give me another picture of him? You know? Why? Is he Miracle Jr.? Okay, I don't know. But we have a picture of him, which suggests that we need to have a picture of him for reasons. So, okay, let's look up the Roottrees Rift. Okay. Ron Roottrees would be taking over temporarily. Okay. Would have been logistically... at the time would not have been logistically sufficient. Okay, so they both would be. Alright, so maybe I need to look up the Roottrees Rift in... oh, actually, no. Let's look up Ron Roottrees in the business one. Nobody from Roottrees reached out, blah, 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 blah. They wanted Ron to take over. Okay, but Ron seemed way too eager and personally motivated. They were worried he would gut the Clancy Trust to remove Robbie. Okay. When Six Fixes came out, this caused chaos. They allowed Ron to take over as co-president. Okay. But he was excited about... oh, poor Clark. Oh wait. Rafferty. Okay. Well, there's an older version. Okay. As well as Ruby Spratt were featured after the company took over as the keepers. Okay. Seems that Ruby approached the Roottrees in late March. She offered to work for very little money. Ruby came to the conclusion that Clancy Edwards' Roottrees implementation was not legally sound and there would be constant legal challenges without some modifications. Okay. They've accepted Sam. Okay. What's the older version? The first article mentions the infallible legal aspects. Okay. Lance Ross. Okay. Lots. Okay. Oh, there's more information now. Okay. Nearly every retreat can potentially have a say. Okay. Those who wrote the trust purposely deceived the rest of the family about the exact details of how it worked. Okay, because the rest of the family made money hand over fist, they had very little motivation. Okay. Ensured Sam's family would get their share. Okay. According to Clark's letter, however, some of the family members are doing their best. Okay. Ruby Spratt. Okay. Multiple aspects. But recently in the news due to a high-profile lawsuit. Who's Sisley Sanchez? Okay. Piketty with an article about a book she had been commissioned to write for Guy Hudson. Okay, okay. She never had the rights to publish it, apparently. Piketty. What was her name? Sisley Sanchez. What is it? Pico. All right. Subject. Okay. Oh, because of the pictures. Right. Seems that it used photos of Guy. Okay. I don't have any of the missing pages I've got. So. That Roottrees versus I don't know how to look up the case things. An instant collectible. Oh, what was the issue? June 1990. It doesn't say what issue it is. Okay. Let's see. Let's keep going. Let's look up Roottrees Mania. Okay. Secret Roottrees. Oh, new printings of other Roottrees related media. Okay, Lauren's diaries. Gwen's old movies. Unauthorized biography. Okay. So okay, the Roottrees Sisters Fashion Scholarship. Okay. No. Okay. Wait. We know his name was David. And we have his picture. Hopefully that will. I don't know. Oh, I gotta get 4. Okay. I feel like I've got 3. I don't have any photos. But I feel like Miracle's gotta have something, you know? Know what I'm saying? Okay. So Anonymous. Okay. She claimed she'd slept with Guy Hudson and her daughter was a Roottrees. Okay, so I can look up her in Thingo as well. Her accusation included many of the same details as his mother's story. Okay. They had a DNA test. Okay. Alright. But there still might be some information. Okay. So, Roottrees. Okay. Claimed to have an affair. I like to throw parties. Only one thing now, apparently, in here. Alright. We'll be taking over. He also served as the announcement. Okay. So we know that Ruby Legal Enterprises. Okay. What about Ruby Strat? Magazine owned by a major airline. Okay. Grew up in foster care. Interesting. Ruby Legal Enterprises versus is and maybe it was so gives us 8 clues apparently. Okay. Roottrees Corporation. I wonder if like now a collector's item. I don't have an online auction that I can do though. Okay. Oh, who are all these people? We don't know. Versus Sizzle. Okay. 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 Relevant. Oh, pick a tree, pick a tea. Okay. Okay. Wonder. Okay, so it just sold out. Case. Okay. so we've got to figure out how to get a copy of this magazine, really. That is kind of key, I think. The 2 diaries. Many were featured in the periodicals. Okay. So November Roottrees is like secretive. Okay. Okay. So daughter. Don't know who it was. A local restaurant called Internet. The owner sold it. Okay. Oh. Maybe her daughter was Christine. He delivered the produce. Okay. Okay. Alright, I am just going to have a quick little bathroom break. I'll be back shortly. Okay, we are back solving this case. Okay, so Christine, and her husband Steve met years ago when she delivered produce from her mother's farm. Okay, Steve used to work extra hours. They reconnected by chance and eloped at the end of last year, in 1977. Now she's a bun in the oven. She's a secretary but went back to delivering produce on the weekends. Okay. So, how does that... Wait, what was it here? Okay. Sam's farm supervisors. So Elizabeth, so her daughter was Christine. Is what I think we've discovered. Good deal. Alright. So I feel like it had to have been here. But then did she already have a daughter though? Like, nothing. Okay. There's a bun in the oven. They're both working as much as they can. She's a secretary, but went back to delivering produce on the weekends. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna pop her here. Christine Garland. Her husband is Steve. I don't know what his surname is, so I'm gonna assume it's a Garland, and she's a secretary. And he's a chef. Not that that makes any difference. Okay. So okay, that doesn't help. Call me for the groovy. Okay. So he can keep an eye on his son. Okay, so Mark Zimmer. Making a trade with a gnome for some magic beans. Okay, so Zimmer had a cookbook called Kitchen Tales. Out of print. Oh, re-released as Garnishing the Truth. I don't know if it would have been. Okay. Oh, it was both of them. Garland and Zimmer. There we go. Christine, thank you for everything. To James and Robert. Okay. So, Elizabeth's daughter, Christine. And then we also know we have James and Robert. Oh, they're sons. Okay. You prove my storytelling approach. Okay. First met Steve when he took a class. Okay. So James and Robert are their kids. Did it say much about them? James Garland. Robert Garland. No. Okay. So Rochelle and her husband. Okay. Owned dog called? Book? Let's search for that. Oh, Lauren Roottrees did a public book sign. Okay. So, I wonder if there's more about her now. Okay. Wow. We know James and Robert are these two. Garlands. Which makes sense because I don't think it's the final one. Okay. Now, something I am interested in is these people. There were the pilot and the co-pilot. Okay. Oh, she was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Risha. Rish. Okay. Foul play has been ruled out. So. Is that all? Yeah. Sorry, that was a bit of a dead end. That's fine. Okay. We kind of figured out this a little bit. We just need the pictures and stuff, but they'll come. He went on trips overseas. It was said he bribed at least one politician to open a factory in Brazil. I wonder if we can do Roottrees. Okay. Oh. Brazil was the only region in which caviar flavored pieces were a hit. Okay. Edson Soares. Who's he? Okay. As mayor. Okay. Wife Sonia. Okay. New Brazil Candy Corporation. This is the same info. Okay. Incendio do Bordo. The maple fire. Okay. Deliberately attacked. The mayor of the city was getting profits. So in that case, an unsuccessful strike. Okay, so I feel like it's something to do with him. Former mayor, he was manager, okay. He was not a popular mayor. What is this? Okay. Oh, we are not going back. Okay. He likely fled alive. Flavio. Okay. He's got a fan picture made for him. Okay. Okay. He's currently dating a supermodel named Ashley York. Okay. Age, his star sign, favorite food, his mother's name. Golden haired. So maybe his mother had a bit of an affair with our old mate. Who is Ashley York? British supermodel. Okay, let's see if they're in News Times or Teen Blast. Oh, okay. Alright, let's body search. A media group run by Sonia Alves. Okay. Sonia received significant inheritance in 1980. Okay. Doing some translating. She's unmarried. Okay. Sonia Alves. But then they must have split up, right? So this has to be her. And then what's old mate's name again? Flavio Soares. That is him. He is a news anchor. Okay. And she is in advertising or a media mogul. And her spouse's name was, what was his name? Edson Soares. I don't think I have a photo of him. Okay. I feel like that should have locked in something now. There's something totally wrong. But, you know, we'll see. I don't have a picture of her. I could look her up, but I feel like it's probably not going to come up with much. Or unless I do near elves. That's it. Okay. Her own media company. Okay. So does that mean this is periodical. Didn't pop that in, so that's fine. Okay. Oh, okay. Struggles of American. Okay. She's extremely private. Oh, she was a child bride. Okay. That's great. Well, darling, she made something of her life. Good. Okay. So I'm quite confident in that. Quite confident in this. And her. Oh, that's not her surname though. That's the only thing. Okay. Okay. She had a drug overdose. Okay. Now, what did this say about him? Root of evil. Let's see. Oh. Come on. He used to go by Dete Davy. Birth name David Fellows. Okay. Okay. Alright, so actually I really want to look up Zach Morden. Okay. Well then. So we know that his name was David Fellows, but Joanna was someone else. And then it's definitely like, we're definitely learning that it's something to do with the Robbie and Ronnie kind of situation as well. Okay. I wonder if, okay. Secret Roottrees. Why am I not finding the rabbit hole like little forums with all the conspiracy theories on it? You know what I want to find? Okay. Reviews were mixed. Okay. Oh, okay. It was released, ordered at number 5 at a drive-through. Okay. Gotta get my jit together. Okay. All that says, okay. So what about Clark? Have I spelled his name wrong? Oh, I didn't put the thingy in. I did. Okay. Ruby legal. Okay. That thing. Okay. Okay. Oh, can I like research for like I don't have the can I reuse this or not? Okay. So, right, we know there was some sort of affair with an Elias and Elizabeth. We know that Clark took over. It was gonna be Robbie, but it wasn't Robbie because he was too, you know, oh, Ronnie, sorry. Okay. We already read this, okay. So, you know, kind of like messed it up a bit, right? Yeah, okay. It was like Ron. I don't know how to like find the law cases. The history. Because it said there was a thing that but I don't know where that was. Okay. What was his dad's name? Ellie. Okay. Well, they're nobodies, apparently. Okay. 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 That's an update. Oh, is that maybe them having their baby? Okay. Baby photo, there you go. Named after her grandmother. Okay. So, oh, cute. So this is them. This is Stephanie and Brian. Hey, Brian. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong thing. I'm in the wrong thing. There we go. Stephanie. And is a politics. Oh! Confirmed enough. Okay, who have we got? Ugh. Right about Guy. Right about Guy. Oh, and all the other ones too. Oh, it's Sam. Hi, Sam.
3 different
Okay.
people come. First, that I felt because
Okay.
I went to the, but the third, the fact.
All
that,
right.
but I've sent you the case I've been working on.
Regina
Some
Clementine.
The records
Okay.
are quite dense, but
All right. Hold on. I want to finish this though. I don't know her name. She was born the night before Christmas and named after her grandmother, who is Clara. Or Carol. No. I know she's a Jones. I think Carol works. That's close to Clara, right? Okay, let's look at this new evidence. Confidential. Okay. Okay, Zach Morton, Edward Ritchie, Lloyd Carpenter, Carl Monroe, Elizabeth Cravensworth. Okay. It's the office staff, and then these are Joanna Robertson. That's what I need. Robertson. Okay. Major expenses. Okay. Oh, and this is like 1977. Christine Farrow. Okay, so that was her name. Farrow. Okay. John Miller. Okay. And then we have Elizabeth Cravensworth. Oh, was she? This is, what is this, 1975? Oh, Beth Knox. Oh, so she had to have been there from the start. So that has to be who he had the affair with. Knox. She was secretary, basically. Okay. Okay. And then there's another Elizabeth. Elizabeth Cravensworth. We don't know who that is. Okay. Susan Ford. Douglas Rosenberg. Okay. Major expenses. Fred Gleason. So he had to have come on in the 30s. Okay. Regina Clementine from New Orleans. Her husband Stuart Clementine. Okay. Her husband, who was a police officer, never knew his father. Told her he thought he might be a Roottrees. Okay. So we've got Clementine Stewart. And he is a police officer. But he's estranged from his family. Didn't want to pursue it. Okay. So his mother, Mary Beth. 30s to the 50s. Okay. He came to Butler County. The Miracle Church. Okay. So he adopted two children, Stuart and Mark. Okay. Both times to her manager, Sterling. Okay. I think this is her, though. I think this is Mary. No, wait. Hold on. Let me... Stuart's mother. Yeah, okay. So this is Mary Beth. Clementine. And this is Miracle. Is it Miracle Jr. or Miracle? I think it's... Who is still a preacher. Okay, hold on. And she was a singer. Yes, a musician. And she was married to a Sterling. Somebody's broke up. Unless his first name was Sterling. Name was Sterling. Okay. So he had a secret child called Stuart Clementine, who is a police officer. And his spouse is Regina, not Clementine. Salazar. Okay. Then she also had another kid, Mark. Was it Mark Clementine? I don't know. We'll find it. Okay. Okay, so we have Stuart is the older boy, Mary Beth. Okay. That's Stuart. And this is Mark. Is that Sterling? Probably. Okay. So Popular, okay. Photo manager Sterling, this ended her career. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can find her in... There we go. Unusual circumstances of a second son adoption. Okay. What else could it be in? Maybe new time? Probably not. Full screen. Talent. Okay. That doesn't really help. Okay. Can I up Mark? Oh. Oh, he's a criminal. Oh no. Mark is listed as being from Los Angeles. Basket baby. He lost his job as a pilot. Okay. So he's a pilot. The Portland Telegraph, okay. Okay, so he had a daughter as well. So who did he marry? Does it say? Oh. Crocodile? Okay. Okay. So Crocodile Clementine. Let's search some periodical about you. Sim's wife Carla. Okay. Pauline Webb. Okay. Good to know. He was a drinker. Okay. He was pregnant with their second daughter. They used the Webb name so no one would connect them. So they're both Webbs. Oh. Okay. Don't think there'll be anything else, but we could look her up. Arla Sims. Okay, not related. And then we have, what's her name? Somebody Webb. Colleen Webb. Okay. I don't think they live there. Wait, there was something about the Portland Telegraph. Okay, we've got the Portland Telegraph. Okay. So nothing relevant. Who else was from Portland? Were these? I don't know. There was someone else from Portland. Was it him? I think we've figured out who she is though. I think we need 12 more. Oh wait. We need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4? No? I don't know why that's not locking. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, we also know this. Don't know who her child is though. We know they adopted someone. John Doe. Okay. We know he's got 2 daughters. We know Guy got around. Sonia? Going to do with okay. He's locked in already. We need to figure out if we can find like a thing for them. He's a baby. Oh, there we go. Locked in. Okay. So wait, so something's wrong here. Joanna Robertson. He marries in 1960. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'm not sure why that's not coming up. Unless it's because... Well, she's dead, I guess. Is that like an option? There's no deceased. Like, what did she do? Okay. Where did I look up 5 E's? Okay. His mother's tragic past. Okay. I guess, does it say in here about his mum? The rental store where she worked at the register. She was retail. Okay, there we go. Because it's their last job. Okay. Christine Garland. Have I looked you up yet? Can't spell, apparently. What's her other name? Arrow. Okay. That's right. Nothing there. Okay. Hold on. What about... That's it. Okay. I wonder how we can, like, get her... I feel like we need to figure out the whole magazine thing. Went to Brazil. Okay. Elias may have cheated on Gwyneth. Okay. Okay, which we've kind of figured out. Okay. Lauren, Miracle, and Jim. Okay. Okay. Don't know how to get this. I want the information. New Orleans. Okay. Which is this whole one? Why did that not log in? Log in. What did it say about Mary Beth Clementine? He faded into obscurity. This important? Okay. Okay. And we know New Edison. Okay. Sterling Edison. That definitely helps there. Okay. Edison Records versus email address. Send me stories about Hollywood and I'll add them to the page. Okay. So. Oh. Okay. What is this? Edsel was a German last name. Okay. A record producer who called himself Edison was immediately outed as not being actually named Edison. He was named Edsel. Okay. They were Clementines anyway. Really? Okay. So, what if I look up Sterling Edsel? Originally published before she legally changed her name. So was she Mary Beth Edison? Edsel. Edsel, yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can find anything about him in periodicals. Okay. What a bit. Alright, so it's only New Edison records. I wonder if that is in. Oh. Okay. I think it's the same. Okay, so we at least got his name out of that. So maybe... No, she was Clementine first. Didn't change her name. Although it did say it was before she legally changed her name. The first edition. The Holy Grail. Maybe. Oh. Mary Beth. Oh. Okay. On sites about old records. I don't think there was anything in news, no. Okay. Maybe it's in this one. Okay. Mary Beth Quaker. There we go. Why she's not showing up? Because she changed her name. Alright. And now we've got 1, 2. Lot more to go. Elias Roottrees. Okay. Bess Williams. What was it called? The Roottrees Legacy. Aha! We finally get to see the book. Okay, Family Man. Okay. Nothing new. But we have his photo, so that's good. Okay. That's something. That's something. We can deal with that. Okay. Okay, this is the same. Okay, this is the same. The farm is shut down. Okay. So, I think what we need to do now is start looking up, you know? John Miller is no longer employed. Okay. So Elizabeth Cravensworth, who is that? Oh, that's what's her name's mum. Okay. Raffertune, now listed. Office staff. Okay. Beatrice Watts. Okay. Orin Watts. Oh, okay. Okay. She's not anonymous. Interesting. Lisa Lewis. Valerie Ewing. Susan Ford. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Harry Connor, Susan Ford again. Edward Morrison, Robert Andrews. Okay. Wait. Okay. See, there's a Fred Gleason. Nothing. Alright. Caviar. Amy's. Okay. Victor Logan. Okay. Okay, there's no connection. Angela Linda Catherine Garrett. Okay. Who is Douglas Rosenberg and why was he rehired? Okay. Oh, okay, that's when things like changed. So this is when Guy was still around. Who is Randolph Dove? Okay. Miss Ford, okay. She was responsible, was she? Interesting. So communicate, it was she that was responsible. So I guess let's see. Nothing. So, Miss Ford is the principal. And she's been working there for 15 years. So she's been working there for 15 years. She started in 1989. Do we think that she is another 1989? That has to be the most recent then, right? Do we think that Susan is the kid? No. Susan must be the mum. Right? Okay, there we go. Seems that someone defaced the school and vehicles outside the brand new Hudson wing. There was one arrest, Thomas Hughes, who was a former student, after he married the school's newest teacher, Mrs. Hughes. Okay. He was not the father of Mrs. Hughes' current pregnancy. Okay. We have a mysterious Mrs. Hughes. And that's in 1982. So it's got to have been her. But her name's not Hughes. Be something else. Okay, so if we look in the staff list, is there any Hughes? The Terry O'Connor? Why is there two Lewises? Linda and Lisa. Okay, wait. I think, which is the one where he took over? I think it's the next one, but let's just see. By Hudson. We got rid of all the office staff, basically. Which is interesting. And the crosses. Beatrice, Corinne. Who is Lisa Lewis? Nobody. What about you, Lisa? Okay. Okay, so she's not anybody. Who is Susan Ford? Relevant. Okay. There's a lot of like staff turnovers going on. Linda Lewis. Linda. Okay. It was 81. So it had to have been someone who was working around. So like one of these, like Linda or Angela. I'm gonna say. Now, what did Thomas Hughes, so she was a teacher. And she was a new teacher. And then what did it say about her being responsible for securing funding? Ms. Ford. And maybe it was Susan. Susan Ford. So this must be Susan Ford. And she's now a teacher. Oh. Not? Okay. Was she a professor, maybe? She's a teacher? Or a principal? Yes. Okay. Okay. Roottrees at the time. Okay. So Susan Ford. That's Susan Hughes. Okay. So if we look up Hudson Wing, just gives us that. Okay. Okay. We have no other information. We just know that Susan Ford. Was there anything else? No. He left though. Where am I able to get all these pictures? That's so Hudson Wing. Over 15 years. Okay. That's all we know. We don't know who she is, like what she actually. We don't have pictures of her. We don't have pictures of anyone. And there's a mysterious other person as well. I wonder if that guy Hudson been updated. Okay. Clara. I didn't do all of it. Okay. 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 Let's trust. What? Okay. So let's very cool. Okay. All right. Good to know. So he's going on tour. So we know. He's calling himself the oldest. He's not. Okay. Okay. So again, don't really have any other information. Elizabeth. Don't have Knox in here. Beth. think we've got almost all of these. We just don't. Okay, I really think we've got to figure out how to like do this. So out of print. And who woke up after being saved from drowning in his backyard pool. Okay. Is Portland. Okay. Foster care. So his name, Fellows, David Fellows. I feel like Ruby might be a secret child as well, but and like he's maybe. Or he was in Portland, which is where he was. Then they've got two girls. They're the Garlands, Webbs. They live somewhere else. Hewitt, Lemond. From Louisiana. Louisiana. Oh, hey. I look up. Okay. Okay. So there's nothing really there. I wonder if there's anything else about us. A little bit. Don't know. Alright, maybe this is a good place to like wrap this up. Because we've been at this for like 3 hours. And I'm really enjoying it. But also, it's been 3 hours. So I think we're going to wrap it off here. And then next week, we'll finish this off. And yeah, really kind of see if we can figure out the rest of this story. I feel like we got pretty far, like honestly. I would have loved to have secured in a few more people, but we've got a lot of names. We just don't have their photos. Really frustrating. So hopefully we can get some more photos and then we'll get this all going. But thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you've enjoyed this. And until next time, stay caffeinated.